Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're all doing good. Guys, if you're not already subscribed, smash that subscribe button, press that bell notification not to miss out on any content I put up on my channel. And if you do like what you see, guys, give it a big juicy thumbs up, comment down below, and feel free to share the video. Right, now it's Monday when you're seeing this video. The Titanic, guys, is on its way apparently. It's took the payment out about 3 days ago out of my bank. So any time now it should be here, and then we'll be cracking on with that build again every Monday. As soon as it comes through to me, guys, through the post, I will bring it to you. But I do know that Mail, the Royal Mail in the UK, are having a lot of strikes at the minute. So it's a bit of a nightmare. But as soon as I get it, guys, it will be back on the channel. The Titanic build from Hachette Partworks. Just waiting for it. I'm hoping when I'm filming this now, it's going to be tomorrow morning. It usually comes on a Saturday at this time of the month, if that makes sense, but we'll see. But as soon as it comes, guys, it'll be on a Monday back in its regular slot, and I'm thinking then of moving Dom's charger to a Thursday, because the Meerkat toy collection now is coming to an end. You might have 1 or 2 more weeks of that, and then the Meerkat toy collection is done and dusted. I might hear some people saying, yeah, I don't know, but it was just a bit of fun, guys, for the last few weeks of doing that. So then what we'll have is Titanic on a Monday, Star Wars X-Wing on a Tuesday, the WWE Figures World Fun Matches on a Wednesday, and Thursday Dom's car, and Friday for F40. And I'm going to try and put some Z900 content over the weekend. That's my plan, guys. So yeah, if you want more of that, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, guys. Give us a big thumbs up. Comment down below, feel free to share the video. And guys, I'm getting so close now. Well, I say close. For me, it's better than it was. I'm on 150 subs at the minute. I think about 620 hours watch time, should I say, not wattage time. I know what I meant, watch time. I know I've gone past the threshold. Take a deep breath, guys, because I did want to get monetized by this time. I think next week is going to be, that's a full year, but hey ho, it's one of them. I'm happy with the subs I've got so far and the content, what's being watched. I'm just going to keep doing what I do, guys. Fingers crossed I'll get there one day. But thanks for your support. Keep it coming. Without further ado though, let's crack on with this D-build of Dom's charger. Then guys, let's crack on and have a look through this magazine of the Fast and Furious build Dodge Charger RT. Right, I keep taking a deep breath with these videos, guys, because basically if you're regular to this build, this channel, the channel with this build, as you might know, for the next 4, 5, 6 issues, I'm debuilding it so I can rebuild it for you without just recapping basically what I've already built. Let's just quickly look through this magazine. You've got the usual content, guys, the stars who are in the films, some nice picture cars, etc. And then it's a nice touch here. When you look at the instructions, it tells you what part of the build, the body of the car, or what part of the car you're going to be building, basically. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Connecting the front left wheel to the chassis. Now, we're taking the wheel off. But it's getting very confusing, guys, because what I took off last week, all the parts was with that issue. But now what I've got to do, looking at these instructions here, we've got to take the other parts, what's left. But I'm not sure if I've already taken some parts off, if that makes sense. It's getting very confusing, guys. To be honest, this ain't going to be like this for long. I'm probably going to do this debuild this week, one next week. And then I think the Meerkat toy collection is going to be done for Thursday. What I might do then is start rebuilding what I've debuilt, if that makes sense. And then what I ain't debuilt, debuild. It's getting complicated, guys. I'll just keep building it, taking it apart. Once I've done that, we'll start building it again. I think that's the easiest way to put it, guys, because I'm confusing myself there. I'm talking double Dutch. Right, some nice, the SEMA show in Las Vegas. Sorry if I've got that wrong, guys. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. Look at that. Some good pictures. Sorry again, guys. I've said this in previous videos this week. If you can hear fireworks in the background, obviously it's bonfire night, so it's going to be one of those weeks this week. There's nothing I can do unless I go up in the middle of the night and film, which I suppose I could do. But anyway, that's it for the mag. And now what I'm going to do is get this week's part and start rebuilding. Right, to be honest, guys, I think the best way I can do this and take things off what I've already built, obviously, so I can build in the future for you. I keep saying obviously, sorry guys, just bear with me. I'm getting very confused about this now. I'm beginning to think, should I do this? But I've got to commit to it now. What I might do is just look what we've got here at the beginning of the instructions. Look where it is on what I've already built. Take the pieces off, end it there. Because if I start looking at the instructions, it's very confusing to go backwards instead of, if that makes sense. And some of the parts would have to be putting on from previous issues, so I'm not taking them. You know what I mean, I think. So what I'm going to do is look for the parts, what should be in this issue, what I've already built, take them off. That'll be the end of the video. Do that every week. I think there's only going to be another 4 or 5 weeks of doing this, guys. And then what we're going to do from issue 4, we're going to bang out this build and build it again. So you can see it from near enough scratch without just recapping it. Right, so I'm just going to get my screwdriver and let's crack on with this debuild. Right, so I'm just taking this screw out here so we can take this steering column out. Do you know what? I'm beginning to wish I'd never done this debuild now. It's getting very complicated, guys. It shouldn't be being done really. It should obviously build to build, not to debuild, but I'm doing it for you guys obviously because I want to show you what it was like to build from scratch and not just recap it, because I know how boring and irritating that can be. Right, so we'll just put that screw there a sec. It's going to come off now. What we want is this to come out. Hang on. Let's just check here which one I've got to get off. So if that is that way around, we want that part. So we don't need that yet anyway. That's cool. So this is a DM screw. So what we'll do is we'll take this DM screw off, get the steering column, and that's metal, that is, by the way, guys, so that's off. And then we want to put this DM screw in this bag, ready for future reference. These, what's this screw I've just taken out of here now? Oh God, why am I doing this, guys? I mean, that screw I just took off before the steering column screw. It's an IM screw. I probably didn't have to take it off in this issue, but I may as well take it off because it's all coming apart anyway. Right, so let's just have a look at these parts. That's 5B. So we've taken that off. Now we've got to look for 5D, which is going to be this little fella here. So what we've got to do is take off that screw there. Oh, I lied to you now, guys. I'll be glad when I can start rebuilding this now, because this is getting a bit, not stressful, but I just wish I was building it. And I hope that you guys are sticking with me and understand why I'm doing this. I just want to build it from scratch for you, that's all. I don't want to recap over a cool model like this. I want to see, well, let you see me build it basically. And and hopefully come all the way to the end when it's fully built. But I like, it's very, I can't think of the word. It's just not right, is it? It's supposed to be a build, not a debuild. But hey, we'll get through it, guys, or I'll get through it, should I say. But once the Titanic's back on the scene, I'll get the delivery. As I said in the intro, I think this is going to take a Thursday slot. And then, where's my magnetic one? Meerkat will be off Thursday then. This can take the Meerkat slot on a Thursday. And then we'll have the Titanic back on a Monday. This one don't want to come out here. What's going on here? Sometimes if you hold them upside down and let the gravity do its job, gently unscrew it. Well, that was one screw what didn't want to come out. Alright, so we've got these two screws here. So what I've got to do now is see what screws they were. They were JM screws. So now if I gently take that part off, now I've got another part for this issue, what we're going to be putting back together in a couple of weeks. Double check. Yeah, that's the one. So that's 5D. Now I want 5E and 5C as well. So 5C. Let's come to something now, guys, when I'm humming. I'll tell you what, before we look for them, let's put these screws, JM screws, in the bag. What's worrying me putting it back together is if it goes back together, I'm just worried that there's going to be screws not going in or something like that. Right, 5C, 5C. So we want that part there, which has just fell out for me. So that's, no it hasn't, I don't know where that's come from. It's getting very sloppy now, guys, sorry. It will be back on a routine soon. Let me just push this out here. So this is 5C. Now we've got two parts the same here, it looks. They look the same, and I think they are the same. So I'm going to put those up there. And just double check at the front, see if it was telling us to get two out. 5C. Left tie rod end, 5D. No. Never mind, guys. What I'll do is I'll leave those out because, like I said, we're taking it apart anyway. So we've got that out for now. Off, should I say. I don't know what I'm saying out. I got it out of the part. You know what I mean, guys. Sorry, this is just baffling my head. I don't know why I said I was going to do this, which I never did now. So 5E. But I do like a challenge. 5E, 5E, 5E. Look at 5E, guys. There we are. 5E. So if we get that position like that, 5E should be around. Where's 5E? I hope you're sticking with me, guys. I really do. Sorry if this is a bit annoying. It'll be worth it in the end. Going to be here, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. So that was, it did pay off then. It was good to take that screw out earlier because this part now has got to come off. If we're looking at this part, that's 5E. So what we want to do, there we go, is take off. There we go. That's cool. That's cool. Just don't want to lose any of these parts. That's going to be another part. So what we'll do is just put that in the tray for now. And if I unscrew this screw, Guys, please stick with me with this. I know it's very strange that I'm debuilding it, but as I've said loads of times now, I'm doing it so I can rebuild it with you guys, and we can do it from scratch. But that is 5E. I think it is, it should be. I'm just looking at that diagram there, that looks totally different to that. But do stick with me, guys. It will be worth it when we start rebuilding it again. Let me sort this screw out before I lose out where it's going. Yeah, that's going to be a DM screw. Yeah. And I promise I'll never do this again. I'm never going to take a model car apart ever again. Right, I've just put that part up the top there. I've said this loads of times, but this is getting a pain in the bottom, to be fair now, because I think it'd be better just to take it all apart. But if I do that, I'm going to lose the parts then in future. Finding them is going to be a real pain. I mean, because I'm taking this apart now to get to part 5G, which is this part here. But to do that, I'm taking apart something what is from another issue. Now, it ain't the end of the world, but the trouble is, when it comes to rebuilding all these parts, I'm going to have to, well, the way it's looking at the minute, look for a pile of screws, parts, and it's just going to be very hard work. And that's why I'm just thinking, what the hell have I got myself into here? I wish I'd have thought about it before I've done it, to be fair. Now guys, if this ain't worth watching and keeping watch of this build to see if I can rebuild it, I don't know what it is, because I swear I've never done anything like this before. I'm never going to do it again. So yeah, I mean, now I've got parts everywhere, and I think there's parts here what shouldn't be in this issue, to be fair. But what I'm going to do is take this off. Well, I've got to stop moaning now because I've decided to do this, so I've got to crack on and do it. And the quicker we debuild this model, the quicker we can get into a normal routine and be normal, or me I should be saying, not you guys, it's me, and we can just get it built. So I'm just going to crack on now, get this part off. And just to the side of me, guys, I've got a little tray full of parts of Dom's charger. That's come off. Put that over there. Does this want to come off and play or not? Please. There we go. Now that's still connected to something. It's going to be underneath, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, I thought so. No. Right, so if I undo this screw here. No, still don't apply. Let's put that back in. Don't want to take that out yet. It's this one. Sorry. My bad. And I'm supposed to put this back together. Good luck, everybody. I think what I'm going to do is try and stick to every issue, the next 5 issues, 4 issues of taking things off which I should be taking off. And if I take more than I need to, keep them stored safe. And then obviously I'll have them in when I need them. Right, these are JM screws, I think. Yep. I'm going to have an issue if I'm putting these screws in the wrong bag and on in the future, because then once it says put a JM screw in the knot and it's not going in, that's going to be another issue. Right, so what was I looking for? 5G, which is going to be this part here. So we'll take this out. But I think for this week, this is all I've got to take out. So I hope you've had a good laugh watching this. A mess I'm getting in, that's plastic. But that should have been from this issue. Right, let's just have a look now. Once I've moved these screws. See, these are different size screws, aren't they? Damn. So I'm not talking, guys, because I'm concentrating, that's all. Right, so what I'm doing now is just putting this AM screw in this bag. And what I'm going to do is we'll move these parts to one side. Because we don't want to lose the pieces. And then I think the simplest way to do this now is see what parts are in this issue. And if we've got all these parts we need, I'll box them up. And that'll be ready for when we do rebuild this issue. So right, we've got 5B, which is that bit. Obviously we've got the chassis as well, which is to the left, what we've been working on. 5C, which is that bit. And then we've got 5D, which is this part here. Now this is the little fella what I'm not certain about. See, that's saying that's 5E, but I don't think it is. But going back to positive a minute, that's 5G, so we've got that part. Screws, we can go worry about them, we've got them, they're all in storage. 5F, that's what we need. So I'm going to put these to one side a minute. Where was 5F? Right, bring the chassis back over. And 5F should be, if we just turn that the right way around. There. Right, so we'll take that off. Oh well guys, I just see this is a nice little chat here in my garage. I tell you what, though, it's cold in this garage at the minute. It's getting cold now here in the UK. Probably colder place around the world, but it's about 5 degrees now at night, so it is getting cold now. Right, these screws are going to be not JMs, could be AM screws, I think. Yep. And it's very quiet, guys, apart from the fireworks going off, because two of my eldest have gone on a walk tonight, like a night walk with the scouts, and I've got my youngest daughter and my youngest son, they're watching telly, so it's nice and quiet. And the missus is having a bath, I think, or tidying up or whatever she's doing at the minute. Right, so we'll get 5F out. There we go. Right, so now we'll move this chassis back, and then we'll have another look and see if we've got everything for this issue. Got the chassis, I've got 5B, I've got 5C, I've got 5D, 5G, 5F. So now all we're wanting really is 5E. Right, see, I don't think this is it. I think this is from another part. Really do. I think that's on the wrong side. Let's just double check on this chassis a minute. Because if it's got to be it. It's got to be it. Right, we definitely want these parts. We need to go look at them again now, because those are all the parts we need. It's alright guys, I'm concentrating, that's why I'm quiet. So 5E, it was saying it is, where are we? that somewhere. There. So if I turn that chassis around like that, it should have been there. But that ain't the right way. That ain't the right one. 2 seconds. I think we took it off last week. Yeah, panic you not. We already took it off last week. So this is this week's off there. So that's fine by me. That's cool. So we have definitely got every part for this issue now. Bearing with the neighbours, guys, you can hear that car humming. I can't stop them, obviously, but it's always when I'm doing my YouTubing. Not that they know, but hey, oh, it's one of them. Not that I'm complaining. I've got to get this studio done next year, guys, with some soundproofing or something. That's my aim. I do want to get that done next year, sometime after Christmas, so I don't have to have noises in the background. That's my ideal world. But anyway, guys, that's it. We've got all the parts for this issue, which was issue 5. I've got 5 more of these, guys, and then we're going to start putting it back together. That'll be the fun bit. So please stick with me, please. Well, yeah, these are all the parts we've got for issue 5. And just a little note for you guys, as you can tell, if you're regular with the Titanic, this is what the parts come in the Titanic, this box. Now I'm using it for Dom's Chargers parts. So issue 5's parts are going in this box to keep safe, just for the next couple of weeks. And then we'll use them when we need to rebuild. Sorry guys for putting you through this. I should never have done this, but I'm doing it now. That is it for this week's debuild of Dodge Charger from the Fast and Furious. I can't even get my words out now. That is it for this week, guys, for debuilding this cool model. Well, it will look cool when it's done. I'm beginning to wish I never said I was going to do this now, but I'm committed. There's only another 5 issues, and then apart from 1, 2 and 3, which are already on the playlist built, it's all debuilt. And then what I'm going to do is start rebuilding it, which is where the fun will be. Now, just before I go, guys, Titanic's going to be on a Monday once I start getting the deliveries back. It's on its way because the payments come out, so it will be here soon. That'll be Monday, X-Wing Tuesday, WWE Wednesday, and this Dom's Charger is going to start being in a Thursday slot after the Meerkat toy collection finishes next week. Yeah, I think the last one's going to be next week. So that's what the schedule's going to be on the channel at the minute, guys. Titanic Monday, X-Wing Tuesday, WWE on Wednesday, Dom's car on Thursday, and the Ferrari F40 on a Friday. Permitted if I can get the F40 parts. It's just one of those at the minute. Take a look at the playlist, guys, if you want to know what I want about with that build. But I will try and get parts weekly so I can keep it consistently going. And then at a weekend, try and bring you some Z900 content again, weather permitting, because it's starting to get towards them now. The roads are a bit more treacherous with leaves, etc. And no doubt soon it'll be snowing. So it's just one of those, guys. But I've got some plans what I want to bring to the channel when the bad weather comes over in the UK. I've got more stuff I want to bring to the channel. So guys, if you're interested in watching my channel and you like what you see and you want to see more, smash that subscribe button, guys. Give it a big juicy thumbs up, comment down below, and feel free to share the video. Now guys, I'm hitting 150 subs. Keep smashing that subscribe for us. Keep giving it big thumbs up as well, because that gets the algorithm going, gets me out and about, so people get to see the channel more, and it makes the channel grow. Would really appreciate that, guys. But I'm appreciating all the subs I'm getting, all the views, all the comments, all the likes. Love you guys. Appreciate it all. But for now, for Dom's Charger debuild, should I say, not rebuild. It will be rebuild, guys, in 4 or 5 weeks. It's coming. But for the debuild, that is it. See ya. Peace.